This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
One and done. Kentucky head coach John Calipari confirming this afternoon Barry Slice Roberson is leaving Kentucky and headed to St. John's University after just 1 year as an assistant. Slice is a native New Yorker. Calipari sent out a few tweets calling him a terrific coach and recruiter and one of the most loyal friends he has. Scout.com's Evan Daniels reports that Tony Barbie will get promoted now from special assistant to assistant coach. Charlotte big man Mike Thorne is transferring. He now reportedly will visit Kentucky on April 24th. Thorne goes 6'11", 270 pounds. He's a graduate transfer with 1 year of eligibility left and can play immediately. He's already visited Pitt. He'll visit Illinois April 17th and Kansas on April 22nd. The next practice will be the last practice for the football Cats. Kentucky finishing up its spring drills. Head coach Mark Stoops happy with what he saw in Saturday's open scrimmage. He praised the play of quarterback Patrick Toll, saying he was more accurate under new offensive coordinator Shannon Dawson.
Some of what Coach Dawson has done has helped with that, in that eliminating some pressure of not always constantly making difficult reads. With the play action, you know, he has a chance to kind of sit back there and let it rip and show some of that arm talent that he has. And again, in today's practice, I was standing behind him watching them, and both him and Drew were going through the progressions and really throwing the ball well outside to the field. And that takes a big arm to be able to do that, and it's nice to see us execute some things much better.
The 15th region crowned its All-A champions tonight. Let's start with softball. The winner goes to Owensboro to play in the All-A State softball tournament. Sheldon Clark taking on the defending champ, the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Lady Cards threatening in the first with the runner on third, but Megan Cochran says, no, no, no. Strikes out Paige Maynard, strikes out Carla Mullins in succession to end the inning. Sheldon Clark flashing some leather now. Alexis Stanley pops it up foul, but Emily Butcher there with the grab in foul territory to get the out. Lady Panthers now saying, anything you can do, we can do better. Cameron Newsom, woohoo! Robs Lakin Sloan of a base hit with a nice play at third, and then Cassidy Lowe gets low. Get dirty. She gets the outs. It took a while before either team would score, but Pikeville wins yet another Region All-A crown tonight, 7-2. On the baseball diamond, Sheldon Clark meeting Allen Central in the All-A championship in the 15th region. Tie game in the second. That is until Tanner Lafferty gets a hold of one. Into left, that scores two, giving the Cards a 3-1 lead early. But the Rebels would respond in the third. Wyatt Crisp rips one into left. That chases home old Dylan Lawson. He likes to slide head first. We're tied at 3. Next batter, Colton Parsons. Bloops one down the line. Pitch runner, Cameron Nelson. Oh, he's going to be safe from second. Sheldon Clark, though, ends up winning its first ever baseball region All-A title. Well, he's 7 for 7 on stolen base attempts so far this season, but not in the lineup tonight. Manager Brian Price electing not to start Billy Hamilton in game 1 of a 3-game set against the Chicago Cubs. John Lester on the mound tonight for the Cubbies in Chi-Town. Go top first, Todd Frazier at the dish for the Reds. Fair ball down the line. Here comes Joey Votto. Touches home plate, 1-0 Reds. Frazier on with a stand-up double. Same inning, same score. Marlon Bird, that's a dribbler. He'll be out at first, but gets the RBI. Frazier scores 2-0 Reds. Cincy getting all of its runs in the first. Jay Bruce now singles the left. That dude BP, Brandon Phillips, come on in. Reds score 3 in the first. Problem is the Redlegs gave up 3 themselves. Now the score is 5-3 in the 6th. Zach Cozart grounds it to a fielder's choice. Cozart safe at first. Bruce scores. Reds take a 6-3 lead. Problem is the Cubs come all the way back once again from a 3-run deficit, Tanner, and the Reds lose 7-6. That's their 3rd straight loss after starting the season 4-0.
Yep, and they blew a big game yesterday against the Cardinals and then another division loss to the Cubs. Jamie, thanks. We'll wrap it all up right after this.